Can you say your question again, please?
Can you describe your relationship with God?
Yes, I believe in God and I believe in walk by faith. And anything that I do, I give glory to God. You know, being signed, relationships, injuries, whatever the case may be, I know my life is in God's hands. I haven't got it tatted on my body, walk by faith, not by sight. And I don't want to be quiet about it neither. So that's what I stand on.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another exciting episode of An Older Gentleman. That's me, Marvin Kane, giving you my reaction to the popular dating show Pop the Balloon or Find Love. Now, I'm not trying to be right, but I am offering my reaction to what I see these men and women do when they have conversations, their interactions with each other. I'm paying attention to their body language and the silent speaker in the room, their clothing. What does it really say about them? What is it speaking out loudly that nobody can hear? I'm actually adding reactions to that. So if you like what you hear me say, if you don't like what you hear me say, and you have a better idea of saying it, put it in the comments. Or if you agree, I would really appreciate that too. And definitely help us to grow our channel by hitting the subscribe button. This episode is brought to you by Arlette Amuli and her husband, BM Official. They are great for putting it together and allowing us this reaction. So let's get started with Arlette.
Let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady. Hello.
Five guys.
Welcome in.
Wow, this is awesome. Nicely covered up, nice figure, reasonable dress that she has on, big smile. She got the memo. She's not fidgeting with her microphone. She's looking straight at Arlette. She's just happy. She's peaceful. She's very simple. Is there a guy up here for a woman like this? The last one we had, the answer was no. I mean, what is she looking for? If she's not in Los Angeles, she ain't got a chance. So let's see what's going to happen with this. What else can we learn about this woman?
What's your name?
I'm Kiana.
Kiana.
Ooh, look at how she turns around and she looks directly at the men, and she's got that big happy smile. So she's here for love. Will she find it? I don't know who she would pick on this lineup. I don't know. Maybe there's some hidden secrets. Maybe there's some tricks that she has up her sleeve. But definitely, she's, like we said, she's here for love. She walked out very purposefully, and she has it together. You can tell she's got it together. She's neat. She's clean. She's not overdoing anything. She's not undercompensating. She's not overcompensating. She is in a protective mode. She got her hand on her left thigh, it looks like. And that's a protection thing when you're touching yourself that way to make sure that she stays balanced. So she's a balanced lady. And I think she's going to be a lot of fun. So let's see what else we can learn about her.
How old are you?
I'm 30 years old.
And what do you do?
I'm a nurse.
Oh, nice. Okay. And what are some things you like to do for fun?
I enjoy doing a lot of things. I like being active, working out, traveling, spending time with my family and my friends.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
things
and
like that.
Nice. And so what are some things you look for in a man?
I'm looking for a man of God who has the fruits of the Spirit, basically, a protector and a provider, and someone that's good with communication.
Okay. And now what are some deal breakers?
If you are not actively pursuing the Lord, and then if you smoke cigarettes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what's interesting about this is we didn't get a pop. The second guy, the tall guy, the light-skinned guy, always shouted that, he's not religious, he's not spiritual. So does he see something in this woman, or is he just trying to waste time? I'm curious as to what he's going to do. Is he going to pop, or is she going to pop him? That's the question.
All right, cool.
Oh, he popped. There it is. He
Pop
popped.
Baloo. Let's go on over here.
We were
Your
expecting
name and
that.
age.
Hello, my name is Tyler. I'm 31.
Okay.
Tyler, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I smoke a cigarette every now and then. I'm not like an everyday smoker, and also I'm not super religious. And so yeah, that's kind of
Okay. I respect that.
So prior to her saying that, you had your balloon unpopped. Why so?
Yeah, she's attractive. Seems like she's smart.
And now is he someone that's your type?
He's cute. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. We've now got 4 guys left. Go ahead and ask our remaining guys. a
Number
question.
1 and her look great together.
Can you describe your relationship with God?
Okay. Name and age, and can you describe your relationship with God?
Do
Hi,
well.
I'm Chris. I'm 29. My relationship with God is very important to me. I'm a worship drummer for my church. I do the audio engineering for my church as well. That's what I do in my free time when I'm not doing my 9 to 5 stuff. Um, my relationship with God is it's like a tunnel essentially where I can talk to him, pray for him, like pray for the things in my life that I need to pray about. And it's at the forefront, like the word says, like your steps are ordered by the Lord. So like I focus on that, and that's like kind of my GPS in life, if that makes sense.
Okay,
So
I love
That's a
that
good
answer.
answer.
Thank you.
She likes that.
Your name and age and the answer to her question.
My name is Win. I'm 35. Can you say your question again, please?
Can you describe your relationship with God?
Yes, I believe in God, and I believe in walk by faith. And anything that I do, I give glory to God. Being signed, relationships, injuries, whatever the case may be, I know my life is in God's hands. I haven't got it tatted on my body. Walk by faith, not by sight. And I don't want to be quiet about it neither. So that's what I stand on.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
thanks.
Your name and age and answer to
Worrisome.
her question.
My name is Jafed. I'm 33 years old. So my relationship with God is very passionate. I'm a worker in my church. I'm part of the prayer team, Bible study, and yeah, I love God and fear God, and I just want to go know Him more and more. I think it's a journey. Faith is a journey. The more you spend time with God, the more you get better in terms of the decisions you make. So,
Good
I would
answer.
say, yeah, I'm a very close child of God and a friend of God. Yeah.
Amen.
Your name and age and answer to her question.
My name is Rashad, and the answer about God and my relationship with God, it comes down to religion. And the religion that I have faith in ultimately is going to be an Islamic religion. And so my name is Islamic. So, yeah. Do you believe in Christianity or Islam?
Christianity.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like, that's fine with me. I mean, I could teach you a lot if you're willing to learn. Because I do have a background in Christianity. So, what do you think?
That's going to be a no for me. I have a strong foundation in the Lord Jesus Christ. I don't have a pick.
Go ahead, Prophet.
I'm gonna pop it on that note.
Okay, I respect it.
Oh,
Well, is he someone that is your type, though?
Yeah, he's attractive. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. We are down to 3 guys. Go ahead and ask them another question.
she all
What's your
open in the
favorite
back.
quality about yourself? And what do you look for in a partner, like qualities?
Okay, we can start there. Head on back. Okay, we'll start over here.
Please, can you get the question again? I didn't hear you clearly.
What are your favorite qualities about yourself?
Okay. Supportive, caring, loving. I'm a listener, and always I put the needs of others before my needs. Yeah.
Okay. And
So-
also, the second part of the question was, what are you looking for in a partner as far as
Okay.
qualities?
One, I want a woman who has a capacity for peace. I want a woman who listens, a woman who is teachable, a woman who is adaptable, a woman who is kind, and a woman who has the mindset to raise a godly family. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
He's getting popped. There's certain things, I don't care if he was a 7 foot tall man. Adaptability, teachable, a listener. These are not positive words that resonate with women in the modern society. It should. It really, really should. And the same should be true of a man. He should be a good listener. He should be all the above. But it just seems to be a negative connotation of a man dominating a woman. But if a spiritual woman is really a spiritual woman, these would be qualities that she would want to possess to keep the peace, like he said, in the home, not a rivalry of assignments and positions. So interesting. Her comeback response. We'll see.
All right, what about over here?
Okay, my favorite quality about myself is I'm genuine. So I always put my best foot forward, and so I feel like you teach me how to treat you. But at the end of the day, is whatever our interaction is, whatever we walk away with, I want to have your experience with me as good as possible. And what was the second part? Because I know it was a 2-part question.
What do you look for in a partner, qualities?
I look for a
wise?
partner. So when my dad got sick and he wasn't at 100%, his wife was there to pick up that slack. So I want somebody to do the same, you know, because I'm going to go hard to the paint because I'm an athlete or ex-athlete. So when I'm not at 100, I want somebody that's going to be able to pick up the slack too, you know, because I'm going to do my part and I want somebody to do their part as well because it's a partnership. So
Nice.
yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. And last but not least, over here.
Come on, man. Give a good answer.
I think my best quality is discipline. I'm a firm believer that abundance and success is on the other side of discipline. So that may be conceived as boring. Like, you know, like I just go to work all the time. I go to church, I come back, I go to work, I go to church. But I think discipline is important because if you're disciplined in one area of your life, like it feeds over into like other areas of your life as well.
True.
So that's my best quality, I guess. There's others, but like that's the one that like, I guess like I lean more towards being proud of, I guess. So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. It's time to pop another balloon.
He
Whenever
didn't
you're
give
ready,
up
go
what
ahead
type
and
of
pop
woman.
one.
Okay.
So let me hand you a pick.
Okay.
We already know who she's going to pop.
There you go. So now that you've got that pick, go ahead and pop one balloon.
Just do it. We know where you're going. Oh, I didn't expect
Right.
that, but I'm glad she
Why was your
did.
balloon unpopped?
Because she's attractive and I like what I see and I want to, you know, dive into it. See what she about.
He's so
Why'd
from
you
the
end up
street.
popping his balloon?
I just resonated with the other answers a little bit more.
She did not go for the short guy over him.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Him and
All
they
right.
bonded.
Our two guys left. Any questions for our lady here?
Two
He
guys.
was already ready. Okay, go for it.
What do you value most in a relationship?
I can tell you now, the fact that she did not pop his balloon for the comment that he made last shows she is a very religiously, biblically, spiritually minded, inclined person. Because many women just would not like that part about listening and, you know, all the things that he said that feminists just don't ascribe to. And she went with the other guy first. So maybe he's got a chance. He must have a chance. I mean, he's just short, but he's a great guy at the same time. And he's also busy in his church, which is something that she no doubt likes. All right, let's listen to her answer.
Communication and honesty and trust.
Okay,
Let's say.
great,
Yeah.
great. So, how do you resolve conflict with your partner?
I like to talk it out and resolve it right there and then. But if we're not able to, I understand if like my partner needs space and maybe I need space if we're not able to come to an agreement and then come back together and try to figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what's your mindset when it comes to raising kids
As far as
in a family? Like raising your kids, what's your mindset when it comes to raising your kids?
I feel like that's such a broad question.
Okay, let me break it down. So, what will you do when it comes to raising kids? Like, are you the one that wants to love your kids and train your husband, or you want to love your husband and train your kids? I don't know if you get the question.
Well, I hope I wouldn't have to train my husband. I think children should be trained.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think for now.
Okay.
That's a scary
All right,
question.
any
Yes.
questions over here?
I do. I have a few questions for you. Do you have any children?
No kids.
No kids? Okay. And where do you live?
In Honolulu.
In Honolulu.
Honolulu.
That explains the dress.
Yeah.
She's an
Okay,
island
so say
gal.
you were dating someone who lives, you know, in the States. Like, how does that work? Like, are you opposed to long distance? Like,
No, I'm not opposed to long distance.
okay, do you travel
Yeah.
often?
I do.
How often?
Every month.
I would say every couple of months.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a nurse.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is that too? Honolulu seems like it might be a little too far for you.
You know,
It's a plane
might be a
ride,
little
dude.
too far.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm willing to try long distance.
Where are you from?
I'm from Colorado.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're close.
So what's the difference in time? Do you know?
I think it's probably like 3 or 4 hours.
It's not that far.
What's your work schedule look like when you're working? Like, are you days or like night shift? Like,
I'm day shift and I work 3 days a week.
okay.
Yeah.
What do you do in your spare time when you're not working?
I go hiking, I go to the beach, I hang out with my friends, travel.
and
I stay
smile.
active.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty active.
Honolulu, gosh.
Dude, get over it.
You're a very beautiful woman.
Thank you.
And I like the things that you had to say. I love that you have a relationship with God.
But
I mean, I'm not against the idea of trying. So, I mean, if that works for you, then I'm cool with that.
Okay. How often do you travel though?
I love traveling. I travel anytime that I can, essentially. Like, I work all the time, but like, I definitely save up some time to take some leisure time off and reset my mind so that I can come back stronger. So,
Okay, what does your work schedule look like?
your typical 9 to 5 schedule. So
Okay.
I work every day. I'm off 2 days a week. I work on Sundays. I, do stuff at my church on Sundays, obviously. And then like when I'm not doing 9 to 5 stuff, I'm a music producer as well. So I work on that like at night and stuff like that. But I make time for the things that I care about. So
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So it is time for you to pop. We got 2 guys
Woo!
left. You heard a lot about
this
them.
is
We heard a
gonna
little
be
about you.
interesting.
But I am gonna now have you pop a
I
balloon.
don't know why I think she's gonna
Can I
pick the
ask
short
the same
guy.
question that I asked
To him?
to
Oh,
him?
yeah, of course.
She is open to him.
Question.
What is your work schedule like, your day to day, and do you travel often or how
I
often
travel
do
a
you
lot.
Okay.
Yeah, I have my passport, so I travel a lot. So yeah, I'm an engineer, so I work from 7, 8 to 3, 4, depend. You come early, you leave early. So, but I'm gonna be hybrid soon. Yeah, but yeah, I'm kind of free. I'm a free guy. I travel a lot. Yeah, yeah.
Her being in Hawaii is okay with you?
Yeah, it's okay with me. Yeah, I love to travel a lot, and as long she's faithful and committed, that's the most important thing. Yeah, I'm good.
She's picking
I travel
him.
a lot. Yeah.
I want to see this. Pick him.
Make a decision? Oh, okay. Let's head on back this way. All right. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
To be quite honest with you, I really didn't want to, but I think you deserve someone who is 100% like, you are my choice.
Okay.
And I like you and I want to get to know you, but I don't think it's fair for me to play with the idea of like, well, maybe, and then it's like it doesn't work. That's not fair to you. And I think you exhibit great qualities in yourself, and you deserve someone who right away is like, no, that's my person. And so
She wasn't going to
would
pick
like to be
you.
able to give that to you, but I'm not sure if I'm able to, and that's not fair. So I popped. So yeah.
Okay.
Such a fakery
Thank
answer.
you.
And he's someone that's your type?
No.
Not typically, I would say, but he's attractive looking. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Now we still have our last guy over here. And now is he someone that's your type?
Yes.
I would say, as far as like personality and qualities go, yes. Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Here
That's
then.
the
Let's
real
see if it's
stuff
a
for
match.
real.
Let's see if
Wow.
we got a match here.
Come on, Slickster.
All right. So are there any final questions between the two of you?
I have 2 questions. One, so I want to know a little bit about your family setting. Like your parents, are they together?
Yes, they are.
Yeah. How many siblings you have? What was the relationship between your parents and the siblings and your parents?
I have 4 siblings, and we're all very close. I adore my family, and I'm the happiest when I'm with them.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
beautiful. That's beautiful.
What about you?
Yeah, just 2 of us. Yeah, my parents, yeah, they live in Stockton. My sister, we're very close. Just 2 me and my sister, yeah. Very, very close. Kind of my bestie, so she knows I'm here though. So yeah. So one more question again.
Not do you have
So
kids?
how's your, what do you love? I know you said some stuff, but how's your, when it comes to having a family, what's your mindset on that? When it comes to,
Kids.
when it comes to finances? When it comes to finances, like, what's your mindset on finance?
Like, who's taking care of the bills?
No, that's not it. Like when it comes, for example, some people believe in a relationship, because I don't know if you are
He
dating
talked
to
too
get
much.
married. I think I need to ask you that question. Are you dating to get married?
Yes.
Okay, good. Then when it comes to, we just leave it.
Okay.
Talk about it later.
Yeah, you talk. It's too.
All right. I'll ask my final question then. Is it a yes for you for her?
Yes.
Okay.
She's gonna say yes.
For him.
I'm going to have to say no.
Okay, go ahead and pop.
So close.
Okay, why is it a no?
That dumb
I think at
question.
the end of the day, the height gets me a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. I want my man to be at least my height or taller.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, can I ask a question?
Yeah, you can ask one more.
So, are you looking for a red carpet relationship, or you're looking for a relationship that will give you peace of mind? Based on what you just said.
Peace of mind for sure, but I also think that it's important to be attracted to your husband or your wife.
That's true. Attraction and beauty are two
Yeah.
different things, yeah. So, do you believe, or do you think, or you have seen someone? I'm just asking because it's a common thing.
Yes.
You have seen someone that have been successful in a relationship, and when you ask them, they'll tell you it's because of the appearance of my partner. That's why they are successful in a relationship. Do you think so?
No, but I mean, everyone is different. Not everyone is the
that's good,
same.
no.
Everyone has their own
See,
preferences.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
I have the confidence. I'm good. I just want to know the mindset because a lot of ladies say they want a man of God, they want this, but they're always the same thing, always
The height.
boss. So I just want to know what you are saying and your action is two different things. That's what I see based on, yeah. That's why I just want to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm
Yeah.
cool.
I understand.
Thank
yeah,
you.
it's
We'll
probably
have your head on
frustrating
back.
to hear that. Sorry.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming
Man.
on.
Thank you.
Let's go ahead and give it up for her, guys. I'll take the mic. Thank you.
So close. So I thought we were going to have that episode where a taller woman actually picks a shorter guy and just bust and completely destroy that silly narrative that many women come up with. But he did raise a good point. He says, you want a man of God? And she says she's looking at the personality. She was trying, but in her heart of hearts, it was uncomfortable. But I think she should have went with it, even though it was a challenge, because it's something she's never done before, evidently. It's been with a shorter man. She would realize, eventually, you stop looking at heights. Like older men that date younger women and younger men that, or younger women that date older men, eventually they stop realizing that the age is gap between them. And they really start to look at each other as just people. But you've got to get in the relationship, and it might be uncomfortable, but you got to allow those qualities, those genuine qualities of people. She said things like communication is a big deal, but evidently height trumps everything. So if you like this episode, we hope you'll share it with a friend, a family member, or even a stranger. I enjoyed it. I thought it was really interesting. It was like a nail bite, if you ask me. So I was hoping it went the other way, but it didn't. But I think that guy might find love. He's a very genuine guy, probably the most genuine of all the men up on the panel. He's very real, very authentic. So we got a couple more episodes. We'll see what happens. I hope he finds love. So if you disagree with my comments and you have your own, definitely hit the subscribe button. Put your comments in the comment section. I want to hear what you think. And don't be shy. Help our channel to grow. And also take a look at our channel. Our channel has over 1,000 videos. We have over 100 videos on Pop the Balloon or Find Love. But we've got over 1,000 videos on the subject of relationships that you can take a look at. So we want to thank you for watching this episode. We want to thank Arlette Amuli and her husband, DM Official. We want to thank them for putting this show together because we love reacting to it. And at the same time, we hope to see you in the next video. And as always, remember this.